Hi, Deepa Rani Shekhar from Transform Life Programs. Love and Light. Let me start with a story, dear friends. There was this old lady who traveled by a bus every day, the same bus. She took the same time, the bus was always on time, so they traveled together. So they were very good acquaintances, the driver, the conductor, and the old lady. And every day she happened to give some almonds to the driver and the conductor, both of them. They were always very happy to receive this largesse from the old lady. One day they thanked her profusely. The old lady had a very nice habit, an integrity that she would not lie. So she told them, "There's nothing great, my friends. I give it to you because I cannot eat it. My teeth is not as strong." And she said, "That's why I give it to you. But still, you give it to us. You buy it to give it to us with love." She smiled and said, "By the way, I don't buy it specifically to give it to you. I buy it. When I buy it, actually there is chocolate. The almond is loaded by chocolate on the top. I eat the chocolate and then I cannot bite into the almonds, so I give it to you." And the driver and the conductor were shocked. Do you think they ever took almonds from the old lady ever again? At least not in 2020, friends. I don't know other times, but not in 2020. They would never have taken anything from the old lady after that. So, what I'm trying to tell you is when someone gives you something, they don't always mean well. It's not that whatever they give you, they mean well. They have your best interest at heart. Not always. Okay? And whatever is tasty is not always healthy. It might be very, very juicy, very, very gossipy. But how would it impact us is a question we have to ask ourselves. So, coming to this, I'm going to talk about the media, all that the media gives us. What are the headlines? To tell you honestly, I stopped reading newspapers, watching news almost 6 years now, close to 6 years. And my life has been so peaceful. So, what do the headlines give us? There has been a killing here, there has been an accident there, so many people are dead. And today it's the same thing. The pandemic, the virus, the deaths, the toll, no beds, the struggle to breathe, and all that. Everything is so dismal and disheartening. And there is a panic building up. There is a panic building up. So ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Like the almonds the old lady gave, it is repulsive when you know the background, when you know the origin. It doesn't leave a good taste in the mouth. Yeah. So, why don't we make our own headlines? Why don't we make our own headlines? My headlines would be: My son called me to say that he loves me. My daughter called to say that she has excelled in her job and she's so grateful for that. My parents called me to say that they are in the pink of their health. A husband decided to never cheat on his wife and love his family no matter what. A family decided to eat healthy and stay healthy. Why can't we make our own headlines with the best positive taglines? Is it very difficult? Okay, let us take the headlines of the media. How much are these headlines going to help us? What are they going to contribute? Are they going to add some value? I don't think so. Like I told you, I have not read the newspaper. People would ask, "Oh, you don't read the newspaper?" It's a very good habit to read the newspaper. But the good habit, maybe as a habit, it's good. But is it doing me good? No, definitely not. It was not doing me any good. And is it adding value to my life? Definitely not. Then why should I? Why should I? So I stopped reading and I have not actually missed anything. I have not lost anything, dear friends. Yeah, I do get to know what I have to get to know at the right time, at the right place. So I just don't worry at all. So that is my motto. So I make my own headlines. Like I told you, I make my own headlines. A lady completes all her work in time, no procrastination. The lady, Deepa Rani Shekhar, sometimes had a pile of workload, which sometimes she did not complete on time. But today she did all that because she decided to do that. And she was very happy at the end of the day. That would be my headlines. Would that promote something in me? Yes, it would promote me to do that every day. Right? That is something I learned making my own headlines. Can we do that? Because what you're going to feed is what you're going to get. Whatever you're going to add is what you're going to get. Yeah. If you want to make orange juice, you have to squeeze orange, not lemon. You cannot cut a lemon and ask for orange juice. As simple as that. Whatever you're squeezing is what you're going to get. So, what are you squeezing in here? What are you squeezing in here? Here. Can we be mindful of what we read or stop reading and watching news if it's not going well with us? And what is the media giving us? It's all hodgepodge of all that is negative and all that which is going wrong. Okay, let us take this incident. The recent incidents of whatever is going wrong is amplified, like the Ram Janmabhoomi temple. Okay, it has been a long drawn battle and finally it has come to a conclusion. The temple is being built. There were so many things being said. Oh, in this COVID time, it need not have been done. It cannot be done. Why should it be done? So many things. But why is there so much hue and cry when it is a personal question? It's just a matter of a faith which something is going on. Well, um, in COVID times, why is it being done? Well, it has not been funded by the government. So, what's the big deal? The temple is doing their own job. Aren't people still building their own houses? Isn't construction work going on? Yes, it is. Then why the hue and cry? Okay, uh, it could have been spent on hospitals. The government is still building hospitals. Okay, there is so much to do. The priests don't treat patients, and the doctors are not being asked to be masons. So, what's the problem? So, why are we twisting and turning? We, in the sense, the media, why is there the twisting and turning? Or the leftists, why are they twisting and turning everything? Why do they have a problem for everything? So many years I've heard, somebody was charging a phone and was on a call and the ear got burnt, the skull splattered. There are times when my phone runs out of battery and I'm forced to take a call when the charger is on. Maybe in the long run it's not good, but it doesn't mean your head is going to split. Yeah. And the latest one is, using a sanitizer, the hand is burnt. Every one of us are using sanitizers. Look at my hands, it's still neat and clean. So, why do they have to frighten people? And again, it's up to you. Do you want to take the bait or do you want to make your own sweet headlines? So, what's your headlines? So, do post a comment saying what's your headlines. Mine is always love with a clean heart, have no agendas. Love and light would be my headlines all the time. Thank you for joining me, Deepa Rani Shekhar from Transform Life Programs. Love and light.